Good morning, Jana. It's Friday. It is ridiculously bright outside, so I can't tell if any of these shots are any good. Starting off with answering your question as to whether I would rather spend a day in middle school or high school, it would definitely be high school, and if I had the option to pick, it would be 10th grade, because 10th grade was dope, with the exception of Wizard of Oz, because that made everyone want to commit harakiri. Jana, I wanted to ask you this question last week, but I ran out of time. The video about American Sign Language reminded me of it. If you had to choose, would you rather be deaf or blind? Both would be particularly hard to come in the lifestyle that I currently live, and I've also changed my answer like 6 times to this question. Get your hair out of your face, Val. But I think I would rather be blind than deaf. TBH. Jana, I had a fun adventure on my last day of spring break, courtesy of the Berry Brothers. I went to Pittsburgh Regional First Robotics Competition. It was great. This was the first time I'd ever gone to something like that. It was really fun. The atmosphere was awesome. I vlogged there and I put together a little video. I'll put a little text annotation here and a link in the description. Now on to today's topic, an ode to good friends. Jana, you know that I'm the kind of person that likes to go 110% all of the time without the assistance of other human beings because who needs other people? I officially gave up and pulled my hair back. And while living this way may be productive, I don't necessarily recommend it. I usually end up running on fumes for most of my conscious hours. And Jana, you also know that I mildly combat anxiety, and while I'm usually just too busy for it to be any kind of a bother, for the latter half of spring break I was riding the struggle bus a little bit because just giving me that much time to myself and to think is just not a good idea. Here's where the ode to good friends comes in. The friends that I have in my life now are just really awesome, incredible people. I have this mentor, Liz, and she just continuously encourages me and tells me that I can do it and that I made it, and honestly, she's the only reason I've made it this far. I have this other really good friend, Christy. She reminds me of Bethany Wilson in a lot of ways because she's just a cinnamon roll that is too pure for this world, and she's continuously kind and generous and encouraging, and she works super hard. My dad has become a best friend to me in the recent month. He's helped me with a lot of decisions, and he and I are similar in a lot of ways, so we get it. The Berry Brothers and the entire Berry family, they're just wonderful people. Miles got my back when I needed it. Yost got my back when I needed it. I saw Matic Tissue for the first time in ages, and that felt really fantastic. And you, Jana, you always got my back. So shout out to the people that know that I can't make it on my own and stick with me even when I'm an idiot. I have 2 videos of the week. The first is John Green's video for this week. It is called The Extraordinary Story of Heroism, Teenager, Writer, Syrian Refugee. It made me cry, if I'll be honest. The refugee crisis is something that's becoming increasingly important to me. And while it does just appear to be getting worse and worse, there is stories like this boy in this video that is just, it's awesome. Second one is by NerdWriter1. I really appreciate pretty much all of the content he makes, and the video that he made this week is called Ansel Adams, Photography with Intention. It's really cool. Have a good week, Jana. Don't forget to be honest.